Bennie Boatwright might just be what the doctor ordered for San Miguel following a monster game against the Terrafirma Dyip. Is this just a preview of what SMB can expect from their new import? Well, let's find out. Joining us right now to go all out on this story is the former USC Trojan himself, 27-year-old, if I'm not mistaken. There he is. Fresh off that 51-piece. Bennie Boatwright joining us on the show live via Zoom. Bennie, good evening. Welcome to Sports Desk here on CNN Philippines.
Good evening. Thanks for having me.
No, thank you also for agreeing to do this, man. I'll make it quick, I promise. But congratulations on your win. Let's focus first on you, my man. You have the spotlight, and why not? 51 points for Bennie Boatwright. 19 out of 31 from the field, 7 of 13 from 3, 12 rebounds, 3 assists. Walk us through your performance last night. What did they feed you at USC, man? Or what did the SMB give you?
They've been feeding me good here, so
that's good.
I have no problem with the food. Now my teammates were looking for me. They were finding me. The coaches believe in me. They put together a good game plan before the game, so I had a good idea of where my shots were going to be, and I was able to converge on a couple of attempts. So it ended up being a good night for me.
61% from the field, and as I'm doing my math right now, 53.8 from downtown, Bennie. That was just an amazing performance on your part, and that was just given that it was just your second game in the Philippine Basketball Association, and here you are already showing how things get done. And that's why your Instagram handle is Bennie Buckets, and that is just what you showed, the Big Dome, giving us buckets. Heading into that game, Bennie, did you feel like in the zone? What did the coaches tell you, Coach George, your teammates? Of course, you're still missing your big man, Junmar Fajardo. Did they tell you, Bennie, the focus is going to be on you? Let's run a lot of pick and rolls. You and Terrence also working well with the PNR. What did the coaches tell you for you to have a solid 51-point performance yesterday?
They didn't say too much before the game because we've been preparing very well in practice. We've been playing very hard. We've been getting better. Our team chemistry is getting better each and every day. So it was just a matter of just going out there and playing. Yeah.
Well, Bennie, you replaced Ivan Asca, who played great with SMB. To no one's surprise, fans questioned that decision. Did you feel like after 2 games, especially last night, that, okay, I don't want to hear about me replacing anybody. I'm here. I think I've proven my worth. I know the journey is still long. Job's not finished. But was there a sense of that you proved your worth of, you belong in that spot in San Miguel as their import for this particular conference, Bennie?
Truthfully, I don't worry about the outside noise, the external things that I can control. So I just focus on getting in the gym, getting better, and living with the results.
Well, Bennie, 2 games in. What can you say about the PBA? What's been the toughest adjustment for you so far?
I'm enjoying playing in the PBA. I would say the toughest adjustment is the minutes. It's a lot of minutes from playing 40 minutes to 48-minute game is an adjustment. But other than that, it's basketball, and it's a fun style to play.
Well, you're playing. I don't know if they've told you or you've realized 2 games in, you have a loaded team. I was talking to your coach, George Gallant, and team manager, Gia Banilla, and even your teammates, Simon and Ciso. I saw him over the weekend, that you have a loaded team, man, like 1 through 15. Even your third unit can be a starting lineup for a different team. That's how talented your team is. Does that add pressure to you? Do you feel like with your skill set, the way you fit in with this deep team and with a history of San Miguel winning championships in the PBA, is this like a conference, a championship or bust type of campaign for you?
No pressure. It's better playing with better. I enjoy it. playing with better players makes you look better because they're gonna find you. They're gonna they play the game the right way. So I enjoy. We have a talented team, and I see it every day in practice. I'm like, man, these guys are good. These guys are good. So I'm excited. I'm excited.
Who impressed you so far among your teammates?
Man, you're gonna have me name the whole team. I can't name the whole team.
No, like name me a few players. Is it Terrence? The way he moves with the basketball, the way he shoots, he's a veteran, very crafty with the ball. Is it CJ Perez? His athleticism, his nonstop energy. Is it Mo? You know, his skill set at the low block. Is it Simon? Is it Jericho? Who is it? Or, of course, Junmar's still injured, but.
See, we both can't figure out. We can talk about.
That's why I'm asking you.
Yeah, it would take all night to talk about all the guys, but as a collective, we have a really, really good team. It doesn't, on any given night, it can be anybody's game, whether it's C. Ross, Chris Ross, his IQ level is so high, he's going to get everybody in the right places. Terrence is always, he's a firecracker. He's going to come in and score and get the crowd involved. Jericho and Don are very crafty around the rim. They're going great shooters as well as Marshall. Big Mo as well, very strong in the paint, so I don't have to worry about guard. The big banging down with the big guys all the time. Mo got my back, and I just can't wait for Junmar to get back. So.
Yeah, don't hang out too much with Mo. That guy's crazy, dude. No, he's a good friend. I'm sure you know that by now. Benny, is there a particular player or team that you're looking forward to playing against in the playoffs? Like any from your teammates saying, Benny, get ready for this particular player or this particular team?
Any particular team? I can't say a specific team that I'm just looking forward to playing against all the teams. Because this is my second game. I didn't get to play against the majority of the team, so I'm looking forward to playing against them.
Well, Benny, you've been around. You played for USC, and before this, you were at the Libertadores de I hope I say it right. Tararo. That was your team, right? Did they say it right?
Querétaro. Yeah, got it. You got it.
Do you see yourself playing here like a long time if they do get you again? Like, do you see, like you said, you're enjoying playing the PBA. Do you see Bennie Boatwright staying here with San Miguel in the PBA for the long haul?
For sure. I'm definitely enjoying it here. My first month here has been great. It's been nothing but love, and I'm enjoying it. I definitely can see a future here.
Well, Benny, you have a very talented team. As we keep on harping on like how deep your team is, how confident are you that you guys? I know it's just your second game in, but how confident are you that you're the perfect piece? When Junmark returns, JT returns, Simon and Cesar return. This is a very loaded team. How confident are you that you can go all the way and actually win the chip? Answer that when we return. We'll take a really quick timeout, Benny. Stay where you are, Benny Buckets. San Miguel import, Bennie Boatwright Bennie Boatwright will join us still here on the show after the break. Stay tuned to Sports Desk, only here on CNN Philippines, where we go all out for the day's top sports stories. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Sports Desk, only here on CNN Philippines. Our top story, the San Miguel Beermen chasing that twice-to-beat advantage in the playoffs of the PBA Commissioner's Cup. And joining us tonight, still going all out on that story, scoring 51 points, grabbing 12 boards in their game against Terrafirma. It's Bennie Boatwright. There he is, Benny Buckets. Thank you again for being here on the show, man. You got one game left, Benny. It's against the Blackwater Bossing on Jan 12. They're officially out of contention. In terms of chemistry, I said this before we took a break. How are you guys doing? I know it's a deep team. It's a loaded team. Do you feel there's a sense of, or there's nothing at all? Like one ball is not enough for this particular team, San Miguel?
No, I don't think that. I don't think that because everybody on the team is unselfish. We're okay with every given night, especially in the playoffs. You're going to go deep we're hoping to go
deep rotation,
and make a run. So any given night,
Mm-hmm.
it can be anybody's night. So we're not too worried about having one ball.
Benny, what do you think is SMB's championship quality moving forward?
Our quality?
Yeah.
Championship quality?
Yeah.
I would say togetherness. You know, we play together as a team. We I don't know how many assists we had last game, but it was high. In the game before that, we shared the ball really well. So, you know, just being together as a unit.
Yeah, you have the vets, you have young guys. You know, I always compare SMB to like an all-star team, basically, that is loaded in all positions. You got the wings, you got the bigs, you got the guards. Then you have a veteran coach, George Gallant, a man that has won multiple championships. What's it like playing for a guy like Coach George, who has that unenviable task of coaching this team that is loaded? You know, I always joke, Coach George, like, how do you do it, man? How do you like balance all these guys 48 minutes, especially with the talent that you have, and make it work on a game-to-game basis too?
Right. I wouldn't want his job. You know, that's all. But no, he does a great job. It's easy to play for Coach, you know, because and I learned a lot playing with Coach, especially in certain situations, of whether offensively or defensively. The whole coaching staff does a great job. They got me well acclimated with the PBA, so I had a great idea what to expect going into the games. So.
Benny, how confident are you that once it is all said and done, you guys will win it all and, you know, bring San Miguel back to championship glory? I'm sure you've heard the history of this team winning multiple championships. You got June Mars, a multiple-time MVP of the league. You got C. Ross, as you said, brilliant basketball player, high basketball IQ. You got Marsho, who's also been there to the big stage, like a sharpshooter. You got Terrence. You got all these guys. Out of 100%, man. I know I don't want to put too much pressure on you, but I have to ask this. Do you think you guys have it, what it takes to win it all in this conference, Benny?
You know, it's good to be confident, you know. So, of course, I feel like we have what it takes to win it. But truthfully, I like to keep it simple and take it one day at a time. So tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock, we get ready for practice, and we're going to start there, you know.
Benny, if they ask you, if let's say, I don't know if, I know you're just, you know, fresh here, 2 games played in the PBA with San Miguel. I don't know if you talk about it with your teammates or somebody has messaged you on your social media accounts. What if? I know you were born in LA, you're a California boy, went to high school, Village Christian, Sun Valley, Cali, went to USC for college, you're a Trojan, you played 4 years there. What if they ask you, Benny, are you willing to be a naturalized player for the Philippine team? Because you are young, you're 27 years old, and there are a couple of players who already, you know, agreed to be a naturalized player, like Andre Blatch, Jordan Clarkson currently is a naturalized player, Justin Brownlee. What if, hypothetically speaking, they offer you that to play for the national team? Are you open for it? To that idea?
I mean, I feel like that's an opportunity you can't pass up.
Okay. Easy answer. Is that it? Just quickly, you won't even like think about it, ask your friends or family, you'll agree to do it right away?
Wouldn't it be an easy answer for you? Don't you think?
Well, yeah. That's well, you solved my problem right away. I was expecting kind of a long answer, but that's nice to hear coming from you, man. Like just yeah, like you're game to for it. Benny, your next game, as I said, Blackwater. Well, Barangay Ginebra, part of our news. You're both chasing to have that twice-to-beat advantage. I don't know how familiar are you with Barangay Ginebra, but basically they're the most popular team here in the country. And is that a matchup you want to have in the playoffs? Like, have you heard about, because they're the defending champions, they're deep as well, like you guys.
Yeah, I've definitely heard about everybody loves Denver out here, so I'm definitely familiar. Yeah, that would definitely be a fun matchup. They're a deep team as well. They're well coached, so that would definitely be a fun matchup going into the playoffs.
And you against Tony Bishop and the bigs that they have over there, man, that will be a good matchup in the playoffs or maybe in the finals. We don't know. Your message to all your fans so far that you've garnered already since that 51-point output in your debut. You scored 26 against Phoenix, 16 boards, 4 assists in your first game, and then you followed it up with a 51-point, 12-rebound performance. What do you want to say to the SMB Nation, to the fans of San Miguel? Go ahead, Benny.
Thank you guys for welcoming me with open arms. I felt welcomed as soon as I stepped off the plane here in Manila, here in the Philippines, and I appreciate the support and thank you for the continued support in advance as we go make a push for this championship.
You're a good guy, man. I love talking to you on the show. I wish next time, or hopefully if you win a chip or whenever you have a free time, come by the studio live here on CNN Philippines. Thank you again, Benny. Happy New Year to you. Great game, 51 points. Keep on going. Good luck on your next game and in the playoffs. Thank you again, Benny. We'll speak to you again soon.
All right, thank you for having me.
Thank you. That was Bennie Boatwright off the San Miguel Beerman.